great coffee. Good morning, guys. Guys, look at that. 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 Guys, I'm telling you, this is what I think. I'm not going to even make a price prediction for this, okay? But I'm not going to get my hopes up because anything could happen. This thing could turn around, anything. But there are some key dates that I'm trying to pay attention to. I need my glasses. Do I have my glasses in here? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put my glasses on real quick. So, guys, now I told you this is a stock that I've been watching, right? So if you go to YouTube or you try to see if anyone is talking about this, either they're not talking about it on the same day that you're searching for information, or the information is old. They may have posted a video like 5 days ago or 3 weeks ago or 2 years ago. This is just what I feel, okay? I feel like no one is really talking about this stock, okay? And then I'm going to say something else also. No one is talking about this stock. This, from what I see and what I feel like this is a slow squeeze that's happening. And then I think there's going to be a big pop. And I was going to say about a big pop this morning, but I was doing something. So I didn't know this was going to happen. So this lets me know something is happening in the background. Something's going on. Okay. This is one of the stocks that, like I said, no one is talking about, but it's squeezing. I feel like it's been, look, just go back. For a week, for a month, it's been on the tear. It's been just ripping up. Now, this is going to be one of the other key points that we need to get to. We already broke this key point here. It just needs to hold, okay, above this 16. If we can get here, this is going to be great, okay? If it squeezes up to here, expect some pullback, okay? Expect some pullback. People are going to sell and probably take profit. I'm already up 186. I'm up more than what I was this morning, okay? And I did say I was going to take profits at 100. Like if I made $100 profit, I was going to take it. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting on something, okay? I'm just waiting on, I have my out, okay? Since we're above the 100 so fast, if it comes back down and touches like around 100 and start pulling back down, then I may take the profit of $100. But right now, I'm not really worried about it because right now everything's going so smoothly. Everything is going the direction I want to go. But there are some key dates that we need to pay attention to, okay? Now, I don't know if I'm going to say this now or in another video. I'll just go ahead. Okay. People are waiting on AMC to squeeze. People are waiting on GameStop to squeeze again. People are waiting on other stocks to squeeze. When there's squeezes happening all around you, you have to ask yourself, why haven't AMC squeezed? When we already know, when you look at the numbers, you know it's in that bracket to squeeze. Like anything can happen and it could squeeze at any moment. People keep saying it. It could squeeze at any moment, at any time. It's been like 2 years and it hasn't squeezed. Why? Because they're controlling it. And this is what I noticed with AMC and GameStop. GameStop, it just slid out of nowhere and it started squeezing. So they got control of that. What GameStop squeezed again, from my point of view, I don't see GameStop squeezing again because they're controlling it and they don't want that to happen again. The market's not in a good shape for major squeezes to happen again. If AMC squeezed to the magnitude people are saying, like it could, the market is going to be disrupted. Like it's going to destroy the market. If GameStop squeeze again, it could hurt the market, okay? they are watching this. They are watching social media, and they're seeing what's trending and seeing what people are into. And once they know that, once they see people posting a lot of videos about AMC, GameStop, and some of these ones that are squeezing, and so it's a bunch of people talking about it, of course they're going to try to get a hold to it. They're not going to let it go. Okay? So some of the stocks that's like under the radar that no one's talking about, like you see these things squeezing all the time, all day, every day. They just pop up and you can make a lot of money. Why hasn't AMC did that? AMC had, look, check this out. AMC had that one run up to like $8. And the first thing a lot of people did is ran to social media, made a video, talked about, oh, now, like people were really happy and they were energized because they really thought that we were going to keep going, right? Me, I already knew that it was going to pull back. Like, I already knew they were going to pull back because if it was really running, like, I would have just bought in. If I knew that it was on a tear and it was going to keep going, I would have bought in. That no matter what price the price I seen it, even if it was at 8, I would have probably bought in because if it's going to run, it's going to run. But I'm not saying for you to do that. But they know these things, so they're going to hold on to it and they're going to control it. We know a lot of the market's manipulated. They know they're doing things to manipulate the market and control the market, right? They're controlling it. And it's their job to control it and not let things get out of hand. So, of course, they're going to control it. They're not going to lose money, okay? But this is probably this stock right here of many, this is one like no one is talking about. And it's on a slow grind squeeze. And at any moment, I think it's just going to like take off. These are just my opinion, okay? Because I've been watching it, and I sold all of my Mullen shares, and I moved them over here because I felt like this is moving. Like I felt like it was going to take off, and it has. I'm not saying for you to buy it, but it is a penny stock, and I know they need to get back in compliance to where they need to be above $1, or they need to have a certain amount of cash on hand. So my thinking is, okay, well, they're gonna try their best to get back towards $1 or above $1, and once they get by that $1, that's when I'm going to make my decision on, am I going to sell it or I'm going to hold it? Okay. Once it hits, if it hits $1, me personally, I'm going to ride that wave until something happens and it starts pulling back, because it could just get up there just to be compliant and then it pulls back, because that's what Mullen did, right? And it pulled back. So that's like kind of expected. So they can get more time, okay? So, but that's my thoughts on that, okay? So we're going to keep an eye on it. It's still trying to rip. I think if any more news get put out about this Ttoo or Ttoo Biosystems, if they start pushing this and it gets out, of course it may start taking off, like, because it's a small cap, it's very cheap, right? People are going to buy into this thing, and most likely, in my opinion, is going to start taking off. But once it takes off, don't think it's going to keep going. It's going to probably pull back. It's definitely going to pull back because people are going to make a profit real quick and they're going to take it. And most people, when they're in the market, say for instance, this takes off when the market opens up. Okay, the market opens up, it takes off, and then people are going to take the profit and pull back, and then it's going to just pull back down. But who knows? But I know for a fact that a lot of people are not talking about this stock right here, and it's doing what I felt like it was going to do, and that's why I went on and put 3,400, which wasn't a lot of money. I didn't put even a lot of money in there, and I'm already up almost $200, almost 50%. Well, it's already 50%. So I'm up, and it looked like it's trying to rip again. So, guys, do what you want, do your research. But I have my outs. I have how much I'm gonna sell at a certain price. And I've talked about this stock so many times, and very few people are talking about it. And I just kind of look at the chart and see what it's doing. Like, I kind of feel like how it's moving. I kind of just look at it and see what it's doing. Okay, I try to gather some news, and I base my decision off a lot of stuff. But I'm not always right. But a lot of times I feel like I'm right. so I talk about it. Okay. But it doesn't mean for you to just go all in and it's going to keep running, because it may pull back. Like, it's up here, it may pull back down here when the market opens up. Okay. But it also depends on also like the cues, the SPY. If it's like running alongside that and the SPY start running up, then that may pull it up also. But let's keep an eye on it. I may talk about some other things in another video. That's about it, guys. That's about it. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.